this news that NSA has spied illegally against the constitutional protections that Americans are supposed to enjoy is a good sign that the Director of National Intelligence is not completely set on violating our constitutional protections. What has happened here is that a senator who is very, very conscious of the need to have the constitutional protections implemented has received a letter from the Director of National Intelligence saying, yes, indeed, in at least one occasion, the constitutional protections were violated. The Fourth Amendment guarantees persons the right to property and not to be illegally searched or seizure. Illegal searches and seizures are prohibited by the Fourth Amendment. The problem is here that the bureaucracy is such that there's no guarantee that those persons who are responsible for this violation of the constitutional protections, that person will be identified and held accountable. That person is probably promoted on the basis of the things that he or she did. So the Fourth Amendment, a guarantee against unreasonable searches and seizures, well, that doesn't seem to be very important except for this one acknowledgement. And I must say that when you look at what else is going on, take the next amendment, the Fifth Amendment, which says no person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process. Well, we can see that many victims of drone attacks, including U.S. citizens, are being deprived of life without due process. And due process is very important. Due process is not only as old as our country, it's as old as the Magna Carta from 1215. And that means that if people take a cavalier attitude toward the protections that were wrested from King John of England by the barons in 1215, and the protections that were written into the Bill of Rights of our Constitution, then the Fourth Amendment against illegal searches and seizures, and the Fifth Amendment that prohibits the taking of life, liberty, life, property without due process. Those things sort of lose significance if no one is held accountable. So the bottom line for me is identify this person or this unit that was responsible for violating even the less restrictive FISA, Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act law, and hold that person accountable in one way or another. Without that happening, these violations of our constitutional rights will continue.